Hello, this is Ed Rigsbee. How are you today? I'm here with another cigar review. I've got some things going on, and let me try to make some quick adjustments here for my YouTube live cigar review. Okay, so what do I have today? I have a Garo cigar, G-A-R-O. There's a Dr. Garo, and his last name is Armenian, so I'm going to butcher it, so I won't even try to pronounce it. But they're in Glendale, California, and this cigar is from the Dominican Republic. Garo Cigars was started by Dr. Garo in 1995, and you can go to their website, garocigars.com, and pick this bad boy up. They're not inexpensive. A box of 27 of these costs, you ready? $3.50. So yeah. They're not inexpensive. Now, before I get going, I printed out what they say about it. They say for the Maduro cigar smoker, and I like the darker cigars because they got a lot more flavor. The darker wrapper, the Maduro wrappers, tend to have just a lot more flavor than the lighter, the Connecticut wrappers. So we say, it says we have hints of sweet black coffee layered with flavors of roasted nuts, leather, and a touch of dried red fruits. And it says that this let's see, it's got notes of spice and pepper precede a long, elegant finish. Now, they're suggesting this cigar with cognac or red wine. I don't feel like drinking cognac or red wine right now. So I've got Bundaberg small batch vintage barrel rum from Australia. My friend Lindsay Adams, he's a good buddy of mine whenever he comes to the United States, which is probably too often. Anyway, whenever Lindsay shows up, he brings some Bundaberg rum for me, and it's quite a nice rum. You know, I got to say, we get rums from all over the world, and I was drinking some Cuban rum yesterday, which I love, but the Bundaberg's pretty good. So I'll pour myself a. See if I can get this puppy open. Pour myself a little. Get this going. Okay, now today, let's see. Maybe I'll just leave that there, and that'll kind of show up cute for the video. Now today, rather than using my my V cutter that cuts a V, because I'm smoking a torpedo. Instead of cutting the V, which I could do, I'm just going to take a standard guillotine cutter and just cut a little bit of the end off of it. Not too much. Some people like to cut a ton off, but if you look here, I just don't want to cut that much off. It's when I draw on it before I light it, it draws plenty well. Now, if it didn't draw that well, and just to show you, this is all I really cut off right here. That's it, just a little dimple. So, because it's a premium cigar. It's boutique. It's rolled very well. It's a nice quality. Garo, they're strong, so they're not for the faint of heart. But it's a very nice cigar. So just a little cut. It draws really easy. Now, rather than my my blowtorch lighter, I decided to use, this is a really cool lighter that my buddy Bill Cates sent to me. And Bill, if you happen to listen to this, thank you. It's, what is it? Yeah, it's a triple torch. But just tell you about my day. So the federal courts calls me or sends me a summons. They say, we need you. They want me to do jury duty. Yuck. I know, it's our civic duty, we got to do it. So I had to go down to downtown Los Angeles today. Had to leave the house at 6 in the morning so I could be there for the 7:45 roll call. And naturally, I'm in the first bunch of people that they call in. And I don't know, it seemed to me like the judge was explaining, it seems like it was an Al Capone scenario. Al Capone, they could never bust him for all the crap he did, so they got him for tax evasion. This guy that was in there, he looked like a gangbanger and probably done a bunch of bad shit, who knows? But they're busting him on a federal thing for having ammo. Really? Ammo? no gun, ammo, and they're going to bust him on that. How pathetic. So I told the judge so. Apparently, the judge didn't like my opinion. I told the judge I had the right to my opinion. He told me he had the right to his opinion. And after querying me quite a bit about that and several other things, he decided that they didn't really need me. So I got to go home today midday, which was really, really nice. Traffic sucked coming home, but, hey, what can I say? Here I am. At least I got my business stuff finished. I can take a little bit of time, have a cigar. So sorry for going into detail about my day at the federal courthouse, but, what can you say? What a pain. Okay, so get the triple flame torch lighter. Now this one's not blasting quite as much as my welding torch usually does, so I'm not going to burn my hands quite as easily because this is 5 inches long by 60 ring size. So because it's shorter, I decided, yeah, I don't want to get my welding torch and burn my hands because I need a little bit of extra space. Now, if you're wondering why I keep rolling it around, what I'm trying to do is as I turn the cigar with the flame on it, I'm trying to get as even light as possible because if you get a nice even light, then it usually burns nicely. Sometimes if you just get one side lit, it starts canoeing on you. And yeah, it's not fun. So I always take an extra second. People go, my God, you're going to burn that thing up? No, it's just I'm get the whole cigar warmed. The other thing, when you get the cigar warmed before you light it, you tend to get better flavor from the first puff. Sometimes if you just don't get that cigar warmed up, because what you're trying to do is get enough heat to where as we're drawing the smoke, we're getting the flavor from the tobacco, but also the oils as they're evaporating. That's part of the flavor. So, in this cigar from the Dominican Republic, am I tasting hints of sweet black coffee? Well, I don't know. Is it flavored with roasted nuts? I'm not sure. Now the leather, I get the leather taste. The touch of dried red fruits. So what would it be like? Does it have a cranberry or a cherry-ish type taste? This cigar's been in my humidor for a minute. It's sat nice, straw taste. As far as the coffee, I'm not sure about the coffee, but there's no question that this is a spicy and powerful cigar. And they recommended at their website either cognac or red wine. Just not feeling it. So Bundaberg rum, here we go. Thank you, Lindsay Adams. I think I'm going to have to. The rum's got a little bit of a creamy sweetness to it. Most from cane sugar. So we're getting that little bit of burnt cane sugar, which gives just almost like a molasses type of a taste to it. In contrast, bourbons, where it's been in a charred oak barrel, it's got that caramel type taste. This has got a little bit more of a molasses taste to it. It's quite a nice rum. If you ever have an opportunity to get Bundaberg rum, I think probably because I'm a cheap bastard, that, when I'm smoking a really expensive cigar, I'm not. I wasn't really feeling it. It was like, okay, it was, a nice dark Maduro cigar, but I wasn't really feeling it. And because of the fact that this diameter, I mean, it's when I draw, I'm going to get a fair amount of smoke because it's a big boy. So now that coffee, that black coffee taste they talked about, that's starting to show through. So with that leather, the black coffee starting to show through, and the straw has disappeared. And the straw is not one of my favorite ones anyway, because a straw taste to me is the cigar's, maybe a little bit dry. What do you think? Well, you're not smoking than I am. But, I mean, you could go to Garo, Garo.com. No, I'm sorry. It's GaroCigars.com. Now, if you're in California, you could probably find this at some of the cigar stores. I don't know that you're not going to get this too many of the online places, and so you're going to have to pay full boat. But if you want to support your Armenian brethren, this is a good way to do it. Garo Cigars. Dr. Garo would really appreciate it. And again, this is called the Maduro Especial or Especial ME Megan Edward 560T, as in Tom. Don't know where that came from, but that's what they call it. So would I recommend the cigar? Yeah, I would. It's a good cigar. Would I pay the retail? I'm not sure. I mean, it's a good cigar, Garo. It's a good cigar. And there's a whole lot of stuff out there that's really good also that cost a lot less. It's a hard thing for these boutique guys. It's the same thing with the boutique whiskeys. Like Bundaberg, that's the biggest name in Australia. I mean, they produce this stuff by the gazillion gallons. Other spirits I taste that are boutique, yeah, it costs them a lot more to produce it. They don't have the economies of scale. So if you want to enjoy boutique things, you got to pay a little more. As with this Garo cigar, it's a boutique cigar, and you're going to have to pay a little bit more. Getting better. Getting better. Okay, so as you can see, I've smoked it here, maybe 3/8, and it's got a nice white ash. You can see it's rolled well. Yeah, let me get that up. There you go, right up there. Oh yeah, look at that. Check that out. So really, really well. I mean, that's a pleasure to see a cigar rolled that well. The wrapper, as I was looking at it, no imperfections. It's beautiful. It's just a beautiful wrapper. And as far as the Maduro flavoring, we're getting that. I'm getting more and more of that spice now. So I think I need to have a little bit more of my rum. Mm. Keeps getting better. It's been, and I forgot how good it is. I was digging around in my humidor today thinking, what would be a fun cigar to bring out? And I was going to do a diesel, but I did a diesel. So all you out there checking it out, hey, It was a long day going down to the federal court today. Glad I was just there as a juror and not there as a defendant. That would have sucked. It was bad enough just being a juror. But anyway, as I said earlier, they didn't want me, so I was happy about that. Now you might be thinking, well, Ed, were you a jerk to the judge? No, I wasn't a jerk. I was polite, but I was also very opinionated. And it's pretty clear to me with what I shared that the prosecutor didn't want me. I'm sure the judge and the prosecutor didn't. I think the defending counsel would have liked to have had me on the trial. Well, that's just the way it goes. Well, to everybody, happy Thursday. Enjoy a good cigar. And, you know, if you like my reviews, do me a favor. Like it. Subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends. You know, share the goodwill. Share the wealth. You have a great day, and I will talk to you the next time. Sorry for having to put my finger up there because this is all a low-budget manual thing doing on YouTube Live. Okay, bye now. Oh, by the way, this weekend is Father's Day weekend, so if you're a father, hey, happy Father's Day.